Yo, 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 it's your boy FRO Thizzle in the building. And today, I'm going to be talking about what I watched in September. Ain't nothing to it, but to do it. First up, we have the original OG Frankenstein, the 1931 classic. I watched this one as a kid, but it flew over my head, admittedly. But I loved it on this rewatch. Well done for its time, pretty creepy, nice atmosphere, dope practical effects with the electricity scenes. Thought the acting was great from Victor Frankenstein. The monster was great. Awesome flick. But I want to go in a little bit more depth on a future review. Next up, we got the Queen Latifah and Luda movie, End of the Road. I have my problems with this film, but I did like it. Mainly because of the cast involved. Queen Latifah, Ludacris, Beau Bridges puts in a pretty fun performance. I will admit, a pretty meh, kind of whatever first half. But when we get to the second, to the final act, I thought this movie started kicking up some more energy. I enjoyed this one. Like I said, I do have some pretty big flaws and problems with it. If you want me to go in more depth, click on that review on my channel. The new Pinocchio, starring Tom Hanks. I will say, with this one, I was watching it, but I wasn't paying fully attention. I will give it a rewatch because I want to give it a fair rating. But from what I saw, I wasn't loving it. Tom Hanks was pretty hammy and over the top with his accent, and not really a good over the top. And the CGI of Pinocchio was throwing me off. But I will give it a rewatch to be a little bit more fair. The comedy classic, First Police Academy. Loved this movie on a more adult watch. Awesome comedy for your friends and your fam. Memorable characters through the whole film. You got Mahoney as the lead, Marvell the beatboxing machine, Tackleberry's a psychopath, but I love his character. He was hilarious. Hightower's a pretty dope character. Funny throughout, makes me laugh. I have to immediately buy this movie on Blu-ray to add to my collection. One of my favorite comedies. Barbarian. I did like this film, but I had some flaws. The acting was decent, nice creepy atmosphere, and a great musical score. But I was thrown off by some things that I don't really want to spoil. If you want to hear me go into depth, check out my review on my channel for Barbarian, yes. But I did like the film. The Netflix series, Dahmer. I got to watch all 10 episodes. I didn't watch them all in one sitting. I watched like the first 3 episodes, then I finished them all barely last night. By the way, this video is pre-recorded in September 30th. Me personally, I don't love this series as much as other people do, but that's personally. Some things do rub me the wrong way with how certain things are portrayed. To give the series its credit, a lot of it is on the nose with how the real crimes happened. Giving the credit on that, for sure. But I felt that there were moments that did not need to be focused on. Like Dahmer beating his meat in a one-take graphic fashion. There's just things like this through the whole series that I wasn't feeling as much, that I felt wasn't necessary to be shown. The series is a mixed bag though. There are things that I really do appreciate about it. Richard Jenkins' performance is phenomenal. Kills it as Dahmer's father, Lionel. My favorite performance of the whole series, hands down. Richard Jenkins obliterates his role in the best way. And it did a great job at making me uncomfortable. I will give it that, and I know that was the point. But like I said, I have very mixed feelings with this series. I'm going to save more in depth for the future review because I do want to review this series. I'm going to do it all at once though. I'm not going to do it like how I did Resident Evil episode by episode. But be on the lookout for that in the next week or so. A Fear the Walking Dead webisode by the name of Dead in the Water. I'm usually not a big fan of the Walking Dead related webisodes. I think they're pretty bad most of the time. But I really enjoyed this Dead in the Water one. I thought it was awesome. Surprisingly, Nick Stahl leads a submarine crew that eventually gets overrun with zombies from the inside. I thought the acting was pretty decent, but I love the gore. I also like the set design and the atmosphere at certain parts. It's a very fast watch, maybe about 35 minutes collectively. It's all on YouTube. You can check it out. Dead in the Water, Fear the Walking Dead. This might be the only Walking Dead related web series that I really enjoy. I kinda like The Oath, maybe 1 or 2 moments of Cold Storage, but this one I thoroughly enjoyed. While I like Dead in the Water, I did not enjoy Red Machete. I thought it was dumb, melodramatic, and unintentionally funny. I can appreciate how they tie Rick's Red Machete in, the one that he kills the fucking Gareth guy with. And I did like little moments of how it went from character to character. Mainly the one zombie that has the red machete stabbed through her, so she's walking around with the machete still inside. I think that was the only part that I really kind of liked. But for the most part, Red Machete sucks. Just like almost all of them suck, except Dead in the Water. So much on my watch list. I literally have 3,000 movies on my watch list. To be fair, maybe 500 of those are rewatches. I didn't get to watch as much as I wanted to this month because I'm busy with promo. I'm trying to get this album situated so we can get the singles out. So I'm busy and buried with promo. But that's what I got to peep for September. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, keep on the lookout for some more reviews and click that bell. Thank you. FRO Thizzle out.